definitely would do things a lot differently if I was to do parenting all over again. Starting out from the very beginning, raising them since after their birth as infants, growing up into adulthood. I would be less demanding, I guess, although I have to show some authority as a parent. But the whole point of parenting is to teach them principles and techniques and skills and how to manage life as they get older, how to deal with life, how to deal with the problems, how to solve problems, how to deal with stressful situations, how to overcome them, and what resources they can rely on. They can rely on spiritual resources, other resources that deal with the mind, the body, and the spirit. Yeah, the whole point is train them up to be good citizens, to be respectful of others, respectful of God, respectful of their country. I would teach them those principles. And I wouldn't be so harsh. I would be more, not necessarily more lenient on certain things, but certainly setting boundaries and showing where the limits are. Because there are limits in society, and there's limitations even in God's world. You have to show them, though. You have to show them by example, of course, what to do, what not to do, what's proper, what's not proper. There is variance there between different cultures and different types of peoples. But there's a universal standard of propriety. What's right, what's wrong. It's called ethics. It's called morals. It's called righteousness. And it's called holiness. And I guess I would probably be more apt to get them to look at their Creator more, pointing out, hey, well, what does God think about this? Our Creator. What does the great mighty Spirit, according to what the natives call God, they call him the Great Spirit. What does the Great Spirit have to say about it? What does he think about that choice? Have you consulted your elders? Have you consulted the supreme deities or deity? Have you, there's definitely wisdom in getting counsel from people who are much wiser, more experienced, and especially from God, because obviously the source of all wisdom and knowledge comes from God. So my reference point really originates with the supreme deity, the supreme spirit. And so I should actually point to God as a reference to your kids, and hey, you should consult, just like you would consult a banker for financial counseling, or you would a psychiatrist or psychologist or religious person or bishop. You have to consult people in order to get some wisdom and some knowledge. You don't necessarily have to. You have a choice whether or not to take all the counsel and apply it, but certainly there's something there that's applicable in what people say. You can always filter things through and weigh things out and determine what parts are applicable to your situation, what parts aren't. As you will give various opinions based on what kind of counsel that people give you. But you have to weigh it out in your own soul, in your own mind, to make sure that it fits. But yeah, it's good to train your children in the way of what is true and good.